Hey guys, this is Noah's Gaming PCs with a quick another video on how to pick up graphics cards, how to compare graphics cards to one another. I did a video just recently about how you can compare CPUs, so now we're going to look at the GPU side, and this is the method that I use to try to pick out the best graphic cards at the best possible price. But let me just go back to Google. And I'm going to show you this website. So it's called Tech Power. A lot of us have heard this. Tech Power, and type space GPU into Google and go with the first result. Here it says GPU specs database, and you can look at all different type of graphic cards. The red one here means it's a AMD graphics card, and the green means it's NVIDIA. So anyway, you guys know that I'm a big fan of the RX 460. Very affordable. You can get these on eBay for like 30-40 bucks. You slap it into an old office computer Optiplex and you have a low-end budget gaming rig that you can play esport titles and some AAA titles on low resolution or 1080p or lower resolution at low settings, and easily get over 100 FPS in any of those games that you're able to run. So anyway, this is what I like to do. So I was just on Amazon. Alright, so this is the website that we're going to use. I'm going to explain to you. See, here we're looking at the RX 460. So anything above here, you can see that it's a decrease in relative performance. So like this one here, the Radeon HD 6950 is 86% compared to 100%, which is the one that we're looking at, the RX 460. So you know, it's not as good. So now, if we look at the RX 460 and compare it to like a GTX 950, there's a 9% better performance from the GTX 960. So this is how I go about comparing graphics cards. So let's go ahead and again, I'm a big fan of this for low-end budget builds. But let's go ahead and look at this one. So I went to Amazon. We are looking at GPUs. This is a very good price for these RX 6600. It's a very good card. You can play 1440p games on it, and obviously 1080p as well. You're looking at about $200, right? $209, particularly here on Amazon. But let's look for this one. So RX 6600. So I'm going to go here and do the search, Control F. RX 6600, and you can see we see it here, and look, it has 396% relative performance. Now we subtract the 100 and we're left with 296 better performance. So this RX card, the RX 6600 graphics card, this one has 196% better performance than this one, the RX 460. So this is how you can compare one card to another. Obviously there's a huge price difference. This one on eBay you can find it for $30-40, versus if you go to Amazon you're going to pay $200. So there's a huge difference, right, in the price, but obviously that corresponds to better performance. So now let's say that this RX 6600, it's a little pricey for you or for me. It is. Let's not lie. Okay, I know you can spend more money or you can spend less. Everybody's in a different financial situation. So let's see what other graphics cards we can come across that are going to be similar performance to this RX 6600 and where we can save money. So what I would do is come back over here. Since we're focusing now on the RX 6600, I can look for cards either slightly above it or slightly below it. The below means it's better performance on this website. You can see the percentage increases on performance, and the ones above it. So I happen to find, and by the way, I ordered this on AliExpress. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But this one is it's a bit better. It's a bit better. It's what, 9 man, I can't do math anymore. It's 13% better than this RX. So I found this on AliExpress. I'm going to show you in a minute. I looked at this card and I also look at this older GPU, the GTX 1080. It's not as good as the RX 6600, but you make the determination. Is 364% versus 396%, basically almost 30%, difference. Is that justified for the price? So anyway, so we're going to try to find those two graphics cards that are comparable to this one here. This one costs 200. The other ones are much cheaper, and in one case, one is a little bit better than the other. So let me go ahead. So this is the RX 2060. Let me make sure, RX 2060 Super. I found this on AliExpress. This is gonna arrive to me next month. I'm sorry, next week. That's the thing with AliExpress. It does take a while for the stuff to come in. But look at this, 166 bucks. So it's better. What do we say? It was better by 13% better, yeah. The difference of 396 with the 409, 13% better than the RX, and it's cheaper. So, you know, that is an alternative. That is an option for you. Instead of paying $209, you could go and pay $166 and get this graphics card that's a little bit better performance than the RX 6600. And there you go. So I just show you how I go about comparing graphics cards, what, you know, price wise, performance wise. So this is a good option. This is a good alternative. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, and it's going to perform a little bit better. Now the other option that we were looking at here, the GTX 1080, it's an older graphics card, but it still holds itself in today's gaming demands. So I went to eBay and I found this one. It's a pre-owned. That's the nice thing about eBay. With eBay, you can get, you know, it's locally here in the US, so it'll take like less than a week to get here. On AliExpress, it can take 2 to 3 weeks to get to you. So, but anyway, this is the eBay version. This is the eBay GTX 1080. It's used, but it's $90, guys. It's $90, and it has very similar performance to the RX 66 and the 2060 Super. So, you know, again, if you're on a budget and you want to go with something a little bit older, I've never seen anything like this. Why do they have? You see, that's why you have to take a look at the pictures. That's crazy. I don't know if that's really safe to do. You know, now I understand maybe why they're selling it at that price. But still, there is some other options here as well. Let me see. This is the same seller, it seems. I want to say it's the same seller. Anyway, let's look at something, you know, maybe not that sketchy. All right, here we go. $115. This one is. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me focus on the buy it now. I forgot to do this right before I started the video. So 115. This is pre-owned. No blower mauler. Oh, okay. All right. So again, there are different versions of these. Let me see if I can find something that's a little pricey. But again, you know, it all in all, let's see. Oh, look at this one here. Okay, 140 bucks. All right. Again, guys, you have to shop around, but this seemed very provocative, if I may say so myself. Why are they selling it this cheap? I'm kind of tempted to like buy it and just see what's wrong with it. Let me see. Oh, okay. I just never knew they had this. Maybe it's normal for this thing to be here. You see, I never really had a chance to test this one out. That's interesting. I guess it's okay. It's kind of a trusted seller. I feel like I want to buy it just to see if it works. Yeah, or if I want something. Let's see. Let's look at this one here. All right. This looks a little bit more typical graphics card. All right, 115 bucks. All right, it's still cheap, guys, and for the performance. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I just showed you how to use the relative performance on this website, Tech Power Up GPU database, and you can kind of compare one graphics card to another, and you can shop around on eBay, on AliExpress, on Amazon, AliExpress, eBay, Amazon, and there's how I go about finding the best graphics cards possible with the performance that we're aiming for at the lowest price possible. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully you guys understood. That's it. I am Noah's Gaming PCs, showing you guys how to build computers as well. I do sell computers as well. Please do consider checking my Noah's Gaming PC website, my Shopify website, where you can buy some cool rigs. That's it for this video. Thanks for supporting. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys, and goodbye. Remember, high FPS shouldn't cost that much. Should be at a low cost. That's what I do. Noah's Gaming PCs, high FPS at a low cost. Thanks, guys, for your attention. I'll see you guys on the next video.